You play so many amazing roles. All the roles you haven't played, were there any that you wish you had?
I'm going to keep repeating. Are there any roles you wish you had played that you haven't?
I've been asked that question before by the press, and I don't have an answer. I don't know. I never searched to play a certain part. I just waited to see what was offered. I was very fortunate, and I would take them or not. And I don't know what's out there for me.
Everything.
Well, tell that to Hollywood. I'm 80 years old and they go, ooh. But I ain't done yet.
I think we have a question over here.
Hi, I'm Jackie.
Jackie.
You said earlier in your interview that you was never a looker. I'd just like to beg to differ.
That lady's disagreeing with you about the fact that you said you weren't a looker.
Oh, God, thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Hi Sharon, I'm the muffin lady.
Hi. Hi. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I wondered how different filming Casualty in this country was to anything you've done in the States.
Very different. I'd never done a medical show. And the producer with whom I'm having a lunch, I think in a couple of days, he's going to come from Wales to have lunch with me. He told me, he said, I only put this offer out to two people, you and Whoopi Goldberg. I said, what, Whoopi Goldberg turned you down? I thought he was really going to say, and wish Whoopi didn't want it, so we're so glad we have you. And he said, no, we only offered it to you. And I thought, thank you. I've never done a medical show. And I really loved that character. She was very tough, but there were times where they let me be soft with the doctor who I had trained. There were vulnerable moments that they didn't write in, that they let me do. They just let the camera run and let me just have moments with, even though she was a kind of a ball buster. And that was the most fun. They were very kind to me. They invited me back 2 more years in a row to play that character.
Well,
thank you for asking.
Maybe you'll be back again.
It's been a lot of years now. COVID hit, and I think the character just sort of disappeared.
Daniel? Okay. My heart is racing, Sharon. I just don't really want to ask you any questions. I just want to say thank you for being part of my life as a kid. You had a huge impact. It's my first time seeing you in person here today, so...
What's your name?
Yeah, Angie. And I'm here with my sister, Nance. She's turned 50 today.
Oh, you're a fellow Gemini. Hey, Nance. Angie, thank you very much. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Thank you very much. I understand being uncomfortable, and God bless you. You did it. Thank you.
Do you plan to return to London at any time to do any more shows?
Oh,
Stage shows? Hi.
If I'm invited, but
I'll invite you.
Thank you. Yes, I'd like to. I'm really happiest here now when I work. But I don't know. I don't know if an appropriate part would come up. Sure. Of course I would. I'd be honored.
You're a real Anglophile as well. I know you do love it here.
I love it here so much. That's why this is part of my big birthday present, was to come here and be with you. Yeah.
Hi, thanks for coming to London. I just wonder, what's your best advice for women on getting older?
Don't do it. I have no advice. You just have to... I I don't have any advice. You just have to get up every day and have some sort of a dream. If it's cleaning out your closet, and I'm serious, anything that remains creative for you, labeling shit, getting your advanced life in order. That's my next huge project. Is really, my husband's so thrilled, is cleaning out all my closets. Now, my mother said, I can't die until I clean out my closets. So not thinking, I helped her. And she died. Have a project, anything. Have a project that's just yours.
We've got.
So, gentleman
Yeah.
with the black t-shirt.
There's a real longing for a closure of Cagney and Lacey, the next chapter, like the senior years. Has there been any discussions with like Netflix or Prime to do like a 1 hour special or something to let you two come together and be seniors together?
So, have there been any attempts or approaches about reviving Cagney and Lacey by Netflix or any of the big streamers now? Because this gentleman feels that there's been no closure in that show. We need
There
closure.
wasn't. It ended strangely. But Barney went to CBS after the first two. We did 4 2-hour movies as older Cagney and Lacey's. And he went to CBS after that because the numbers were amazing, bringing us back. And he went to CBS. He said, how about we do a 2-hour movie for a year of these women? Not another series, but do the movies. And that was Leslie Moonves. Any of you have ever heard of Leslie Moonves? He was president of CBS for a while. And he's pig. And he thought that Cagney and Lacey was just a fluke. What? He liked young girls, which got him fired from CBS. But he killed the franchise. But I know Barney's always had dreams of continuing on with those characters. CBS tried it. A few months ago, Barn?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and Barney, the only involvement they would allow him was they would send him the dailies every day. And they did it. They tried to make a pilot of Cagney and Lacey with 2 other women. I'm not saying it could not have been done. They didn't get it. Barney would look at the dailies every day and say, oh my God, okay. And he would talk to the producer every night, saying what they were doing wrong, and they would never listen to him, and the pilot never sold. They made, I think Barney may say I'm wrong, but they made it about the cases, the capers. They never made it about the women. And that was the beauty of the show. So, I don't know if there's a market for it anymore.
Maybe we need another letter writing campaign.
That's right, yeah.
What about the BBC? Maybe they should do it.
Well, the BBC or somebody did a rip-off kind of Cagney and Lacey,
Yeah,
which we watched, and I thought it was very good.
You're referring to Scott and Bailey.
Scott and Bailey, yeah, we heard. They gave an interview, the Star of it gave an interview, talked to the newspaper saying, we're going to do a show that rips off Cagney and Lacey. And so I watched it, and it was very good. It wasn't Cagney and Lacey. But they did a very honorable job, I thought. But it wasn't.
Back to Annie with the roving
Yes,
mic.
so 3 more questions.
Okay.
And do you have to?
Hi Sharon, my heart is also beating very fast and I've lost my voice. So firstly it is a huge honour to be in the audience this evening in front of you.
Thank you.
As with everyone, I'm no different, but you are my idol growing up. So to be here is incredible.
Thank you. You couldn't have aimed a little higher.
And very quickly, I needed to tell you that I named my Scotty dog puppy Lacey because I'm Cagney, and I wanted you to know that. But I also just bringing in the threads of your life and what you mean to me has always been power. You explained this evening about how you took the jump at 27. I recently did a career change. I'm 33, and I've gone into casting, having been a stage manager, and it's about harnessing our energies. And you've always held that. I think for everyone, I don't mean to be hogging, I just mean to be saying that, you know, the characters you've played are strong, you know, they have these attributes that you've brought. Like you say, you know, it wasn't in the writing, it's what you've brought. And so I just wanted to take the opportunity to ask you what power means to you, and how you feel that you harness that, because you certainly do, and I feel I would talk for everybody here that you, for some of us, hold so much power, for all of us here, it's why we're here, and what that means to you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that's a huge question. Simplified, power means to me knowing you can have your dream. It's your personal power, it's your personal dream. And believing in those dreams, and I'm telling you, it happens. It doesn't matter how old you are. There's somebody listening. Believing in that dream, and now you're in casting. God bless you. And I give that to everybody, that just the power of believing you can have what you want despite your age. You can have appropriate or inappropriate dreams. Honest. I did.
Okay, Annie.
Hello, Sharon. We've been talking about age again. So I wanted to say, don't worry about age at all. I'm having a great time and I'm over 80. I'm sure you will too. So,
Annie. Is your name Annie? Hazel.
Hazel.
The hearing's the first to go. That isn't true. They say it's the last to go.
Instead, you met me before, a long time ago.
Hi, Hazel.
With a camera around my neck.
Oh, that Hazel. Thank you for that. I look forward to your.
So there's a gentleman at the front who's been old.
Okay,
lady.
where am I
right
going?
at the front, second from the first row. Excuse me. Yeah, you. You can maybe ask.
As a fellow Gemini to another Gemini, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I've just had my 50th birthday, and it's always been a dream of mine to actually see you physically.
Thank you.
I always thought, I can relate to you, and I thank you very much for Kathy. You are my role model and have been for many years. This is my best friend of 30 years, and she's my Lacey.
Well, congratulations. I have to tell you, 50, it's going to get a lot better.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I promise.
I'm holding you to that.
50s, I didn't like them. But it gets better. Gets better.
It's menopausal, though.
Yeah. You get through that, you're sailing.
I see you. Go for it.
This is barely a question. My mum has loved you since I was born, about 20 years ago. She doesn't stop talking about you. Which actually, she named me after you. My middle name and last name is Sharon Gless.
Are you serious? It's on your birth certificate?
My full name is Jessica Catherine Sharon Gless.
Did everybody hear that?
Sharon Gless?
We have Jessica Catherine Sharon Gless over here.
Wow. So how's it going? How's it going for you with that name?
A lot of my name rhymes. Jess Gless.
Well, I hope you don't mind. Thank you, Annie. Good luck.
Sorry, I didn't come to you with the mic.
Oh yeah, no worries. Hi Sharon, lovely to see you again. I just wanted to say, everyone's sort of saying about the age and everything like that. Maybe it's time you can still break that glass ceiling.
Maybe so. I'd like to. I don't know of any other shows. I've seen other cop shows with women in them and stuff, but I've never seen that attempt. I mean, ever since in our country, ever since
I think with anything though, not necessarily that show.
No. It's a Hillary Clinton. Ever since Hillary Clinton didn't break that glass ceiling, I think sort of the enthusiasm may have temporarily died. But yes, you're right. Thank you.
Apologies to Barney for this question. You've got a very solid and passionate lesbian following. Have you ever considered turning to the dark side?
I'm sure I have. Depending on how pissed off I am at him. But no. But thank you for inviting me.
I think that's probably a good question to end on. I don't think we can beat that one. But you need to sit tight a second. Now Sharon has mentioned it was her 80th birthday, and I can't take my mic with me. But
Do you want this one?
you can't have a birthday without a cake.
Is Mark here in the front row who gave me the flowers?
So,
I just wanted to say thank you.
here we go.
Oh my God!
So, I thought it would be really nice if we all sang Happy Birthday to Sharon Gless. Almost. Okay. Happy birthday, Sharon.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon. Happy birthday to you.
I'm ready for
Thank you. All right, everybody join me in making a personal wish for yourself, okay? You got one going?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. Here we go. I thought it was one of those chip candles that keep relighting.
Well, my wish would be to carry on for another hour and a half, but unfortunately we cannot. But I've really enjoyed being with you guys. I've loved being with you and talking
And you,
to
my dearest friend, have done the most extraordinary job. And thank you for inviting me to do this.
Thank you.
I love you very, very much.
Thank you. I love you too.
You're a class act, a brilliant interviewer, and you're great. And I love you too.
Thank you.
And I've enjoyed our friendship over the years, and I ain't going anywhere.
Thank you so much. As I say, if you haven't read Apparently There Were Complaints, do get hold of it. It's Amazon, all the usual stockists, but listen to on the audiobook. It's fantastic.
The audio of the book got nominated by the Audio Awards in America, which is big. It got nominated as best recording by an author.
But it is brilliant. I mean, the book reads like Sharon is talking to you, but of course, in the book, you are. In the audiobook, you are. We're going to have to end. I'm really sorry. But it's...
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming to my party. I thought nobody's going to come. It's so